Welcome to this explainer. Look, selling your car in Texas sounds simple enough, right? But today, we're going to walk through the exact step-by-step roadmap for legally transferring a Texas vehicle title without accidentally ruining your life, or at least your wallet. It's a highly practical, absolutely essential process, and doing it right the very first time is literally the only way to guarantee your peace of mind and financial security. So imagine this scenario. You sell your old car, hand over the keys, pocket the cash, and think, awesome, deal's done. Then, 6 months later, you check your mail and find a massive $500 toll bill. Or honestly, way worse, law enforcement contacts you about a crime committed in a vehicle you literally haven't seen in half a year. Why in the world would that happen? Well, it's because the state of Texas still thinks that car belongs to you. The absolute most crucial takeaway here is that selling a car isn't just about handing off the keys and the cash. If you don't fill out the title perfectly, you are still legally on the hook. Your liability remains firmly attached until that vehicle is officially decoupled from your name in the state database. And here's the real kicker. The Texas Department of Motor Vehicles is incredibly strict. Literally, one wrong pen stroke can instantly void the entire document. Okay, so here is our foolproof agenda. We'll be covering why the title matters, preparing the paperwork, a step-by-step signing guide, post-sale protection steps, common pitfalls to avoid, and finally, a quick summary and legal disclaimer. Let's jump straight into Section 1, why the title matters, and the legal implications of the Texas Certificate of Title. This physical paper document is the ultimate proof of ownership in Texas. And before you even think about transferring it, it has to be completely free of active liens. But honestly, the craziest part is just how strict the state is about the physical paper itself. Any visual alterations, manual corrections, or clerical errors can instantly void the document. If you accidentally write your name on the wrong line and just scribble it out, boom, transaction stopped. You're stuck requesting a certified duplicate title from the DMV and waiting around for it to arrive in the mail. Accuracy isn't a suggestion here, it's a strict legal requirement. Moving right along to Section 2, preparing the paperwork by gathering the necessary forms and documents. Before anyone even picks up a pen, you've got to make sure you have the exact right documents sitting right there in front of you. You absolutely must complete Form 130U alongside the physical title. That is the official application for Texas title and registration. Now, while it's definitely a smart move to draft a simple bill of sale for your own personal records, the 130U is the one both the buyer and seller must legally sign. The county tax office actually uses it to transfer the registration and calculate the 6.25% motor vehicle sales tax. Let's break this down into who actually does what. For the seller, your job is to provide the signed title, help out with that 130U form, and, this is a big one, physically remove the license plates from the car. The buyer's job? They have to take the completed Form 130U, the signed title, and proof of their own insurance straight to the county tax office to finalize the whole legal transfer. Which brings us to Section 3, our step-by-step signing guide to executing the title transfer properly. This is the most critical moment of the explainer, actually signing the physical Texas title. Starting right on the front, look for the line that says signature of owner or agent. The seller must sign their name right there, and you have to use permanent blue or black ink, no other colors, and definitely no pencils. And here is the absolute golden rule. Your signature has to identically match the owner's name printed at the very top of the title face. If your middle initial is printed up top, you've got to sign with your middle initial, period. Next, you're going to flip the document over to the back, where you'll find the Assignment of Title section. You've got to fill this out completely. Enter the buyer's full legal name exactly as it appears on their ID, their physical address, the exact sale price, and the date of sale. Seriously, leave no fields blank. That ensures a clean legal transfer. After that, both the seller and the buyer will sign and print their names. Now, pay really close attention to the odometer disclosure rules because they did recently change. Basically, if your car falls into the mandatory categories, meaning it's a 2011 model year or newer, or it's less than 20 years old, both the buyer and seller have to jointly certify the exact mileage right there on the title. And we mean exact. No tenths of a mile, just the whole number. But if the car is a 2010 model year or older, you're completely exempt from this requirement. All right, moving to Section 4, post-sale protection steps for decoupling your identity from the vehicle. Look, completing the paperwork and taking the cash doesn't actually end your responsibilities as a seller. Before you let them drive off, you must physically strip the car of your front and rear license plates. Grab a razor blade and peel off the registration sticker from the windshield, too. In Texas, those plates belong to you, not the car. Leaving them on is practically inviting disaster because any tolls or red light camera tickets are coming straight to your mailbox. Oh, and don't forget to cancel your insurance and file a vehicle transfer notification, or VTR 346. I really want you to remember this massive number, 30. The buyer has strictly 30 calendar days to transfer the title at the county tax office, or they get hit with financial penalties. But for you, the seller, you also have 30 days to file your vehicle transfer notification online with the DMV. Submitting that form instantly updates the state database and throws up a legal shield, totally removing your liability for whatever the new owner decides to do with that car. Section 5. Common pitfalls to avoid, or basically the mistakes that will absolutely ruin your transaction. You would be shocked by how many totally well-intentioned sellers make simple clerical errors that cause the county clerk to instantly reject the application, sending everybody back to square one. So consider this your absolute do not do this guide. No whiteout, ever. Do not scribble or try to write over a mistake. Use only blue or black ink. And listen, pay special attention to avoiding open titles. An open title is when a seller signs the back but leaves the buyer's name completely blank, usually so the buyer can flip the car later without paying taxes. Participating in an open title is straight up illegal in Texas, and it leaves you totally exposed to liability. Just don't do it. But hey, what if you genuinely make a mistake? Like you accidentally write today's date in the odometer box. First off, do not cross it out. If you make a typographical error, you and the buyer are going to have to jointly execute a completely separate document called an affidavit of fact, or Form VTR 141. And if it's a mileage error, that form actually has to be notarized to fix the record legally. It's a massive headache, so honestly, just take your time and write carefully. Let's head into Section 6. Our summary and legal disclaimer to wrap up the transfer process. Let's quickly recap everything we've covered so you're fully empowered to handle your sale cleanly and legally. Always verify the title accuracy before selling. Both parties must fill out and sign Form 130 UK. Stick to blue or black ink only. The seller keeps the plates and the sticker, and the seller needs to immediately file Form VTR 346 online. Honestly, as a pro tip, just go with the buyer to the county tax assessor collector office. Walking in together guarantees the paperwork is reviewed and officially filed that exact same day. Quick disclaimer here, this explainer provides general guidelines. We've been talking about standard private sales today, but not every title transfer is that simple. You should always seek specific legal or professional counsel if your situation involves inheritances, missing titles, or bonded titles. Those require special channels and extra forms, like an affidavit of heirship. So as we wrap things up, I want to leave you with this one question. Is your vehicle's paperwork exposing you to hidden liabilities right now? Double-check those documents, do it right the very first time, and ask yourself, are you truly legally protected the next time you hand over a set of keys? Take control of the paperwork, and you take control of your peace of mind. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy selling!